At its core, Good Pucking Luck is about rediscovery of love, of trust, and of the ability to embrace emotions when heartbreak collides with desire. The novel follows Dawson, a man whose life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Dawson thrives on control, but beneath his confident exterior lies vulnerability and longing. His world is shaken when he encounters someone who challenges everything he thought he knew about himself. Enter Brody, fiery, stubborn, and determined to live authentically. Brody is bold, unafraid to speak his mind, and thrives on risk. Unlike Dawson, he has no interest in hiding who he is. But when their paths collide in the charged atmosphere of hockey rivalries, locker room banter, and forbidden attraction, sparks fly, not just competitive ones, but the kind that ignite transformation. Their relationship begins with tension, fueled by Dawson's reluctance to risk exposure and Brody's determination to break through his walls. Dawson is drawn to Brody's energy, while Brody is captivated by Dawson's quiet strength. What begins as rivalry slowly transforms into trust, intimacy, and passion. As their bond deepens, Dawson struggles with fear of rejection, fear of scandal, fear of losing himself in the shadow of vulnerability. Brody, despite his own insecurities, pushes Dawson to embrace authenticity. Their chemistry is undeniable, making every interaction charged with vulnerability and desire. Riley Hart's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. She blends humor with heartbreak, creating a romance that feels both entertaining and transformative. The chemistry between Dawson and Brody is electric, making their connection feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, Good Pucking Luck explores sports romance trope, the tension between competition and intimacy, identity and vulnerability. Dawson's journey reflects the courage required to embrace intimacy despite fear. Love and risk. Brody's arc underscores the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances. Community and belonging. The hockey team and the Jilted Exes Club setting add warmth and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty and resilience. The climax is both emotional and triumphant, as Dawson must decide whether his connection with Brody and his own truth is worth the risk of vulnerability and rejection. The resolution affirms the novel's central message that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic love stories, even when they begin in the shadow of heartbreak. By the end, Good Pucking Luck is more than a sports romance. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of finding someone who sees you for who you truly are. It begins the Jilted Exes Club series with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners eager for the next installment.